power to bring change and emotional freedom. Like the relief of not being stuck in anger or resentment or stress or regret, none of that's a feeling of pure bliss for real.
I've been missing out the walk with the minute. I've been building up the blocks like a man. Elliot got water dripping out the ceiling. Oh my God, boy, he got a God.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jay. I am 18. I'm a college student, aspiring barber, lifestyle vlogger, and this is my life. I finished with class like almost an hour ago. I've been like I went to McDonald's this morning for breakfast. I had an apple pie and a strawberry banana smoothie, and then I just went to Starbucks. I got a venti hot white chocolate with two pumps of caramel syrup, some whipped cream and caramel drizzle on the top. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah. And then I went to Subway for a cheese pizza with extra cheese. I just recently started journaling, and it has helped me so much. Like literally, I got mad as hell yesterday, and I started like losing control for a second, and then I sat down and I started writing, and I realized when I was done writing, like, I'm cool. I ain't mad no more. And like I prayed this morning when I got to school. I prayed for, actually, because I do this thing where I write in the journal. There's a daily prayer. This is my journal, by the way. So far I filled up, I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold on. Those 2 pages, those 2 pages, them 2, that, and then the top of this one. And my prayer today was, God, today I pray for good vibes. Let today be peaceful and free of trouble. Put me in a good headspace and let me stay there. Let everyone I interact with today have nothing but good intentions towards me. Protect me, make today easy. Amen. And y'all, class went by smooth. It didn't feel like I was in class forever, bro. I was able to get breakfast. I got to school in one piece. Like, I got hot chocolate and pizza to myself. I'm feeling motivated to actually go do my homework when I finish eating, which is something that I'm normally not able to do just because of lack of motivation. Ever since I started praying and journaling, life is slowly but surely getting a little easier for me. And I gotta give credit to my girlfriend, because I didn't pray before. I wasn't the religious type. Like, not saying I didn't believe in God. I've always believed that there's a higher being. But like, I wasn't the super religious, pray every day, every night type of person. And then my girlfriend, like, oh, I know you don't pray because of this, that, and the third. Just let me guide you. I got you. So I let her guide me in this journey of getting to know God and getting closer to God. And it's like, ever since then, I've been cool. Like, life has actually been okay for the most part. Yeah, I be having a little tit for tat with the universe, I guess. And like, I have a little occurrence that irritates me every now and then. But like, life ain't supposed to be, life is irritation. Life is not supposed to be easy. Life will never be easy. Some things that happen in life might be easy to get over or deal with or get through, but life itself will never be easy. I was actually thinking about starting to post like visual diaries, because I've seen a lot of people doing that, and it's like really relaxing to watch those videos, just to like watch the aesthetic background video or whatever, and then to listen to their voice on top of that, just talking about like whatever. Like one I just recently watched, I forgot her name. I'll remember it or put it in the video later. I forgot her name, but I watched this one girl video, and it was titled, it's hot in here, let me turn the air up. It was titled The Art of Becoming. And I just listened to what she was saying, and it's like, damn, that's deep. Like, I see what you doing. Like, I understand what you're saying. And it's like, I think I want to start doing that. Like, for real, I want to start doing that. I actually came here today to talk about the art of acceptance. I want to start doing like my own personal mini TED Talks, and like just going on a rant about anything, because like I've been told, and it's not even a bragging, like boasting thing. I've been told, like, oh, I could listen to you talk for hours. Like, you could talk about nothing and I'll sit there and listen. And I feel like it's because I'm a good conversationist. Like, I know how to hold a conversation. I'm not good at starting conversations because I'm not a people person. I'm not the type to initiate a conversation. But once you get me talking, like, I'm a really good conversationist. But today I just came to talk about the art of acceptance. Like, acceptance is, I don't know, man. One word, 2 syllables. It's the action of consenting to receive or undertake something offered. Acceptance ain't easy. This concept can come in really one main form for me, and it's not necessarily giving up. Acceptance to me is more of, like, accepting, okay, let me not say that. It's like letting go and moving on. And something that I'm struggling with right now is really like self-acceptance. I mean, like, acceptance has a certain power to bring change and emotional freedom. Like, the relief of not being stuck in anger or resentment or stress or regret, none of that's a feeling of pure bliss for real. Like, it brings the emotional freedom of stopping the battle with others, with circumstances, with yourself, with your past. Like, it's just, and when I say self-acceptance, I mean, like, I'm growing. I'm still learning myself. I'm still learning to accept myself for who I am. I am flaws and imperfections, mistakes and lessons learned. I'm human, and like that translates to, like, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect. God said, when I don't, like I said, I'm not super religious, but from what I remember from hearing this story and reading it somewhere, God said, not God, it was Jesus. Jesus said, let the man without sin cast the first stone. And nobody was able to throw a stone at the woman that they was trying to stone for committing adultery, if I remember correctly. Point is, he made the point that nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is without sin. None of that. We're human. We make mistakes. We learn from them. And you just have to learn to accept that. That's part of self-acceptance. It is accepting the fact that you are human. You make mistakes. You gonna f up sometimes, but you're also gonna learn from those mistakes. And I feel like acceptance of circumstances is also another big topic. Like, people are bad. People are gonna come in your life with ill intentions towards you. And you might not always be able to, you know, detect those kind of people until it's too late. Oh my God, y'all. Wait, I didn't even open the pizza to look at it, dude. Wait. That is beautiful. Oh my God, I'm gonna dig in. People are bad. It's like, no matter how badly you want to keep them in your life, you have to be able to acknowledge and accept the fact that they throw off your balance. Like, they could throw off your whole aura. And like, I'm not a religious person. I'm not spiritual, all that chakra and shit like that. I don't understand that chakra stuff, but I do understand the spiritual aspect of it. Like, people are bad. They come in your life with ill intentions. They gonna throw off your whole balance. They gonna throw off your mental, your physical, your spiritual. They gonna throw off how you feel when you wake up. Yeah, they gonna throw off your balance, basically. And that could pour into so many different circumstances. Like, for example, relationships, toxic relationships. You could be in love with a nigga or with a female, and they could be doing you so dirty on the low, and you don't know about it, but then you find out about it and you still stay with them. Like, I want to say, for some people, because I sympathize with some people. Like, if that person messes up once or twice and you find out about it and they own up to their mistakes and don't do it no more, okay, that's them working on themselves. That is personal growth that they are exhibiting, and that is a form of a healthy mindset. And that's what you want in life. That's the type of person you want in your life. You want somebody with a healthy mindset. But if you find out about whatever is going on and they keep repeatedly doing it, and you keep taking them back or not leaving at all, that's throwing off your balance. That is physically, mentally, and emotionally draining. It's like you letting all of this negative energy into your field, and it's just throwing everything off. Like, I know a lot of people could understand like how physically, emotionally, and mentally draining it is to stay with somebody and to have to please that person just so they don't leave you. And I feel like a big reason for why so many people do that is like, it could be some people feel more secure when they're in a relationship. My God. Some people feel more secure when they're in a relationship. Like, that's probably the best damn piece I've had in my whole life. But yeah, some people are more secure in a relationship. They feel like they need somebody there with them to be okay. Being single is not a bad thing. Being single is what some people need to further discover themselves. And like, you have to know yourself before you can trust somebody else to know you as well as you know yourself, if that makes sense. Like before I started dating my girlfriend, I was still getting to know myself. I still am. I'm learning new things about myself every day, as is everybody else. But before I started dating her, I was like, okay, there's things about me that I don't know that I'm sure she needs to know in order for this to work. So the whole time I'm like talking to her before we started dating, I'm thinking to myself like, just hold on, wait until you unlock that third eye or whatever. And then I learned something about myself pertaining to my mental health. And then when we started dating, I didn't open up and tell her about all my past trauma and stuff like that. I didn't tell her that stuff till later on. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to know yourself fully before you can allow somebody else to, like, you have to not finish, but you have to know your story before you can trust somebody else with said story. Just putting it that way, because I really don't know how else to say it. But yeah, like, you don't want nobody in your life messing up your spiritual field, your aura, whatever you want to call it. That's just how it is. But and back to my earlier point of what I came on here to talk about anyway, you have to be able to accept that that person is f***ing your mental, and it's time to let go. You can't keep holding on to somebody that's hurting you. If a dog mauled your 2-year-old brother, you're not gonna keep that dog. You're gonna get rid of that dog so it doesn't continue to happen, so nobody else gets hurt. If your boyfriend or girlfriend or they, them, whatever, if they're cheating on you and you find out about it and it hurts so bad the first time when you find out, you're not gonna keep them around. You're gonna do whatever you can to get that person out of your life because you deserve better, and nobody wants to be consistently hurting just to feel okay. Like, I know that came out kind of weird, but when I say consistently hurting themselves just to feel okay, is tying back to my earlier point of some people only feel secure when they're in a relationship. If you need somebody with you, and there's a possibility that they don't even love you for real, if you need somebody with you to be okay, but keeping that person with you is also hurting you at the same time, that doesn't mix well. It don't sound right. The math ain't mathing. But yeah, man, like, you got to be able to accept some things and move on. Let go. People are not always going to have your best interests at heart. You are not always going to make the right decisions. You have to be able to accept yourself and accept that you need to either let people in or let people go. That's another thing, accepting help. This is a lot coming from me because I hate asking for help. I hate accepting help. I hate being offered help. Like, I would rather do everything on my own because I don't want to be, I'm 18 right now. I don't want to be 25 and still needing help from my parents for everything, because I know so many people like that now. I don't want that to be me. So I started practicing independence early on, which I'm still learning, still make stupid mistakes, still need help from my parents. And I can admit when I need help. I just hate accepting help. But sometimes you need to be able to accept help. Like, if there's something that you want to do and you know for a fact you can't do it on your own, you're going to have to ask for help. You're going to have to accept help. This was I think this one is going to just be like a regular short little video, nothing too much. So something else that I did earlier, like I said, I started journaling, and I'm going to be sharing some of these things that I write in my journal. Not everything, because most of it is personal, but like I feel like I am going through a journey of finding myself and then becoming a better version of said self. I feel like this is a journey that everybody needs to go on, because nobody in the world, you cannot tell me anybody in the world right now fully knows and understands themselves, and that they're confident that there's nothing more to learn about themselves. Nobody fully knows themselves. I don't fully know myself. I don't even think my mom fully knows who she is. Like, I am still learning who I am, and I am still learning how I can be better than who I am already. So earlier, I did another entry called My Future. And like, in my future, I live in Texas paying, and this is, when I say in my future, I mean like 6 months from now, minimum. So 6 months from now, I see myself paying $500 to $650 a month in rent, working a good paying job. Like, I'm gonna put the work in to get what I want. Like, if I have to work 10 hours, which that ain't nothing. 10-hour shifts ain't nothing. Unless it's like early in the day, that's a little rough. But I see myself working a good paying job, paying $500 to $650 a month, just being realistic, because just moving out in 6 months from now, that's probably all I could afford to start with, just being realistic. In my future, I have a pet bunny named Lola. I'm preparing the apartment for my girlfriend to move in with me, because that is a plan that we've been talking about for a long time. She'll be a hairstylist, making almost $700 a month. In my future, I'm completely independent. My mom has no control over what I do. My dad has no control over what I do. I am my own person. I don't need handouts, none of that. I'm getting ready to go to barber school for my license. I own a gray wide-body Dodge Charger SRT, Destroyer gray specifically. In the future, I am saving for barber school. Life is good. I go to church. I go to the gym. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I'm just happy. That's what I see in my future. And when I say my future, I'm not thinking like years from now, because the way I do like my future is like, okay, 6 months from now, then it's a year from now, then it's 5 years from now, and so on and so forth. Right now, I'm in the short term, which is 6 months from now. So yeah, like in the future, I'm gonna be able to afford more than $500 to $650 a month. I won't have to work 10-hour shifts. I'll be getting paid large sums of money. And I'm saying this out loud. This is my method for manifesting what I want in my future. In my future, that is what I want for myself. That is what I am going to have. God is going to work his magic. He's going to give me his grace. He's going to bless me, protect me, give me strength, motivation, patience, discipline, everything I need to get the lifestyle that I want, I'm going to have. And that's on what?
And that's all, period.
But, oh, crap. I just spilled my white hot chocolate. Now I look like milk all over my seats. I'll clean it up. Redo that. I think that's going to be it for today's video. Let's close out with a mantra I want y'all to repeat after me. I love who I am becoming. I am finally realizing my worth. I am worthy of receiving everything I desire. Every day, I am falling more in love with myself. And it feels so good to love this new person who has been inside of me the whole time. 6 months from now, I will have the life that I want. And with that, we're going to close the video. I love y'all so much. Thank you for all the love and support. I am going to try to get back on that post and grind, because I know I took a little month and a half break. It's been a crazy month. But if y'all want to see more videos like this, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop, which isn't too often, but I'm going to try to make it as often as possible. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Snap. All of that will be in the description down below. If y'all have any questions, video requests, anything, DM me on any of those platforms or comment in this video down below. I love y'all, and I hope y'all have an amazing day.